How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. It's kind of early in the morning. Got to get my video recorded early today because I got a concert tonight. I'm going to go see Testament over there in Detroit. So yeah, it's going to be a long day, and I got to get a little cat nap in too. But yesterday I went out yard sailing. Went over to my buddy Patrick's house, and I picked up this game right here, Midway Arcade Origins. You know, pretty sweet. I like this because PS3 didn't have very many games like this on there. Because this is what I'm going to talk about. PlayStation 3 is a pretty good system to get into some classic games. We're not talking about PlayStation 1 generation games, but we're going to talk about PlayStation 1 games. My PlayStation's on right now behind my thing there. But so what we're going to talk about is PlayStation 1 games and PlayStation 3 games that you can play on your PlayStation 3 that are old classic games like Frogger and stuff like that, arcade stuff like that. Because there's quite a few. You can comment down below some games for the PlayStation 1 that I'm missing so I can go pick them up, because I got to write that down. So I don't got them all. I just pulled out a variety of them and stuff like that. But we're going to start off with Midway Arcade Origins. And it's a bunch of old arcade games. We got games like Joust, Defender, Rampage. This is stuff back when I was younger. For old fogies like me, I'm going to be 51 October 10th here pretty soon. So I played the Atari 2600 and stuff like that. How about Arch Rivals, Bubbles, Championship Spirit? Yeah, we had arcade in my town too, so I jumped at the arcade and played some games. Pit Fighter, Robotron 2024. But there's a lot of games on here. Pretty sweet. There's like how many is there? 30 plus games in HD. That's pretty sweet. So I'm going to show the PS3 games first, and then we'll go to the PS1 games. There's Midway Arcade Origins. And here's the other one right here. I'm not sure if there's any more for PS3. I didn't go through my whole collection. You can let me know. I probably already have it. If not, it's on my list to get. So if there's another one, what I'm showing, you can let me know. But Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. This is a very popular one from back in the Sega Genesis days and stuff like that. This was a pretty good one right here to get too. This came with a lot of games. I think you can unlock a lot of games too. Over 40 classic games from Sonic the Hedgehog, Streets of Rage, enhanced HD graphics, unlockable content. Let's see. I got a list of the games in the book here. Yeah, I missed this having manuals. Games right here. So got the list of games right there. So you had games like Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Golden Axe 1, 2, and 3, Kid Chameleon. How about some Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, Phantasy Star 4, Shining Force 1 and 2. You got a bunch of Sonic games on here, and of course Streets of Rage, Vector Man. This is back in my day. I had a Sega Genesis too and stuff like that. Well, I still got one, but pretty sweet to have. So you've got a PlayStation 3. Just remember, PlayStation 3 can play PS1 and PS3 games. Of course, PS3 games, PS1. If you got the backwards compatible one, then there's PS2 games. I'm not going to show those because most people's got the PlayStation Slim. So maybe PlayStation 1. But we got that one. This one was pretty cool. I included this one right here because this is like it's a Pinball Hall of Fame of Williams collection, because it just shows some pretty cool pinball games from back in the day. I remember back on Windows 98, I think it was, and they had pinball on that. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, you got pinballs from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, faithfully recreated for the next generation gamer. Choose your favorite table. Got Black Knight, Taxi, Sorcerer, No Good, Go First, Firepower, Pinball, Whirlwind, Medieval Madness, Jive Time. But pretty sweet game. I like it. We got the booklet right here and stuff, and tells you how to operate the game. Well, yeah, those are the 3 games I'm showing on PS3. So like I said, you can get those. they're not priced really expensive. You know, this was the most expensive game I bought yesterday. I only paid $20 for it, and yeah, it's still not that expensive. Now let's go with some PS1 games right here. How about some Konami arcade classics? Ha ha ha! Heck yeah! This has got, I think this has got Kung Fu on there. Oh yeah, Yari's R Kung Fu. That's the one I used to play at 7-Eleven. Was that one, that Kung Fu game? I used to play that all the time. Puyan, Shulin's Road. I played that one. Rock and Roll, Circus Charlie, Road Fighter. I played that one. I played Super Cobra a lot. And John Gyrus. So yeah, I got all these games right here. I'm not sure if there's any more games on this one. It's been a while since I played it. Oh yeah, I think that was it. So I got quite a few games on here. So it tells you everything about the games and stuff when you play it. All right. So we got Konami Arcade Classics. Awesome. So you got PlayStation 3, PS1. It's backwards compatible. How about this one? Collection of Activision classic games for Atari 2600. Looks like I got this at Disc Traders, but includes 30 games. There was a time, I told this story before, where I went through a mass exodus of selling a bunch of my games, and a lot of my games were PlayStation. Been building up my collection ever since, and I got a good accumulation of PlayStation 1 games again. Some of them I didn't get rid of. There's some I kept, but yeah, there's a few I did get rid of. But this is one of them I had to go re-pick up. I bought this brand new originally, then got rid of it, and so now I got it again. But this has got all the Atari like 2600, some original Atari 2600 games now for your PlayStation. This has got Pitfall on it. I didn't realize this had Pitfall on it, but did it have Pitfall 2? That's the thing. Oh, they had boxing. I remember boxing. That's so generic, but it was so fun playing, doing boxing. Let's get this manual out. If it comes out. There we go. Yeah, it just talks about it, stuff like that. Pretty cool. So this has got the old Atari 2600 games. What's another good... my games are falling out. What's another good game on this? Jeez. Oh, Frostbite was awesome. Freeway was another good one. Sea Quest was awesome. I got a bunch of Atari 2600 games behind me, and my brother's got another box of them at his house. He's got to dig out. We probably got every single Atari 2600 game known to mankind with our luck. And Stampede, Star Master. I still got the controller for Star Master. That's pretty cool. So got that one. The next one we got Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. Pretty cool. I paid $2 for this. This has got Asteroids Deluxe Battle Zone, Black Widow, Centipede. Yeah. Gravitator, Missile Command was awesome. Got Pong. That's old. Pong. That's very old. Space Duel, Super Breakout, Tempest, Warlords, and each title is faithfully reproduced down to the last detail. So they took like arcade cabinet versions of these games and did that. But cool. Check that out. Now we're gonna go with some random games that has their classic games on and kind of redone on the PlayStation 1. We're going to go with a classic, and that's Tetris Plus. So another one you can get. I only paid $2 for this one back in the day. So this has got Tetris Plus is stacked with 4 modes of play. Classic Tetris. So there you go. Got the classic Tetris on there. And so yeah. Another sweet game to get, some Tetris. I don't have to talk about that too much. That's just right there is awesome. Here's one for you from back in the day when I was playing Atari and stuff like that, and Sega Genesis. How about some Frogger? Originally, I had this version of this game on the PC. I still got my PC copy of it, but yeah, Frogger, and this came with the classic Frogger too. The classic arcade game. I think this came with the classic. If The original, revive, rebuilt. If not, it don't matter. It's still Frogger, and it's still like the old time game. I have to go dig out my PC game and see if I can emulate it on my PC there, see if I can get it to work. But there we go, Frogger. Speaking of Pitfall, here's Pitfall 3D. Now this comes with original Pitfall for 2600, so you got that, and then you got the new Pitfall 3D. I heard the Pitfall 3D is not very good, but if you just want the classic, it's still a pretty cool game to pick up. Pitfall, I love it. I love Pitfall 2. Then we got Centipede. You know, one of those Atari 2600 things got Centipede. This is, I think, the new revamped Centipede. Yep. Multiple views put you as close to this. It goes with like the Frogger. This is Centipede version of it. So classic arcade adventure game variation, fast action, real time 3D shooter, 4 worlds, 23 levels, change views on the fly. I know there was a Galaga one that we have for the PC. I'm pretty sure they got that for PlayStation 2. I don't think I got the Galaga one, but that was pretty sweet. My dad played the crap out of that one. But this is Centipede. Awesome. I pulled this one out just for craps and giggles because this has the classic arcade of the original. This is Pac-Man World 20th anniversary. This case seeing better days. Another one I paid $2 for. And this is feeling nostalgic. Chomp Ghost the old-fashioned way. The original arcade version of Pac-Man is included. So yeah, you could play the original Pac-Man on this one. So yeah, something to think about if you got a PlayStation 3. I mean, yeah, go find some PS1 games. You can play it on the PS3 if you're into nostalgia. Look for those kind of games. That's definitely falls in that category for old classic games from back in the day. If you're my age, you know what I'm talking about. You know, PS3's got theirs, and not, like I said, I got to go through my collection, see if I find any more. Maybe I'll do another update of this video someday, but I just pulled out 3 of them and pulled out some PS1 games, so something to keep in mind if you're PlayStation 3 collecting, you can get PS1 games to play on, and there's a lot of good PS1 games. When you go through some of these classic games, they're actually pretty cool. You know, now if you're younger generation, you never played any of these old classic games, try them out. Yeah, they didn't age gracefully, especially on when you get to Atari 2600 games like Activision Classics. But it's fun to get into it either way, especially if you're just starting out collecting for PS3. Something to explore. But hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. What games am I missing that I should go find? And I'll go check my collection and see if I have it either way. I'm talking about PS1 and PS3. Well, PS3, you can let me know. Let's see if I have it. I don't. I know I got to get it on my collection. I'm going for that complete North American physical PlayStation 3 collection type deal. So, all right. Give me that comment. And other than that, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. Fun times indeed. I'm going to be busy today. I got to try to get a quick nap in and go meet up with some buddies and go to a concert. Awesome. Probably go to White Castle too. See ya. Fun times indeed.